Picture this: the supermarket shelves are bare. The once bustling aisles filled with the chatter of shoppers and the clinking of carts now stand eerily silent. The familiar sight of stocked goods is replaced by empty racks and a haunting sense of scarcity. Sirens wail in the distance. People are running, panicked. The streets, usually filled with the hum of daily life, are now scenes of chaos and fear. The air is thick with tension as everyone scrambles for safety, unsure of what comes next. The power grid is down. Darkness engulfs the city, turning familiar landscapes into shadowy, unrecognizable terrains. The comforting glow of street lights and the hum of electricity are gone, replaced by an unsettling silence and the cold, unyielding dark. This isn't a movie scene, it's a chilling reality when society crumbles. The structures we once relied on are now ruins, and the people, once confident and secure, are now distressed and desperate. The line between order and chaos has been crossed. In this chaotic new world, survival depends on more than just your individual strength. It's about the collective effort, the ability to come together and support one another. The lone survivor trope is a myth. In reality, it's the community that thrives. It hinges on your ability to influence and lead within a group. Leadership isn't just about giving orders, it's about inspiring trust, fostering cooperation, and guiding your group through the storm. Imagine navigating this treacherous landscape, not as a lone wolf, but as part of a pack. Each member brings their own strengths and skills, and together you form a resilient unit capable of facing the harshest challenges. Your survival depends on cooperation, shared resources, and a unified front against threats. It's about pooling your resources, sharing your knowledge, and standing together against the common dangers that threaten your existence. But fear and desperation can turn friends into rivals, making group dynamics a matter of life and death. The stress of survival can bring out the worst in people, and managing these tensions is crucial for the group's cohesion. This is where the power of influence comes into play. It's about more than just leadership. It's about being a beacon of hope, a source of stability in an unstable world. It's about guiding your group towards safety, making critical decisions, and ensuring everyone's needs are met. Every choice you make can mean the difference between life and death, and the weight of these decisions rests on your shoulders. This isn't about bossing people around. True leadership is about empathy, understanding, and connection. It's about listening to your group, valuing their input, and making them feel heard and respected. It's about understanding their motivations, navigating their fears, and ultimately leading them towards survival. In the end, it's the strength of your bonds, the trust you build, and the unity you foster that will see you through the darkest times. In a crisis, influence becomes a lifeline. When the world around you is falling apart, the ability to guide and inspire others can make all the difference. It's not about manipulation, but about earning trust and respect. Building genuine relationships where people feel valued and understood is crucial. People are more likely to follow someone they trust, someone who demonstrates composure, knowledge, and a genuine concern for the group's well-being. This trust is built over time through consistent actions and clear communication. Think of it like this: you have valuable skills and knowledge that can help the group survive, whether it's starting a fire, finding food, or navigating through tough terrain. These skills are your currency. Maybe you're a skilled hunter, a natural problem solver, or someone who can think on their feet and adapt quickly to changing situations. Or perhaps you have medical training, which can be a literal lifesaver in dire circumstances. Knowing how to treat injuries and illnesses can keep the group healthy and strong. Influence is about sharing those abilities effectively, convincing others to follow your lead, and making decisions that benefit everyone. It's about being a beacon of hope and stability when everything else seems uncertain. This isn't about seizing power. It's about fostering a sense of community and cooperation where everyone's strengths are utilized for the greater good. It's about recognizing that a group working together, led by someone who can navigate the chaos, has a far greater chance of survival than individuals striking out alone. Together, you can overcome obstacles, share resources, and support each other through the toughest times. To master influence, you need to understand what makes people tick in a crisis. Fear and uncertainty are powerful motivators. People will naturally gravitate towards those who offer a sense of security, direction, and hope. Observe the group dynamics. Who are the natural leaders? Who are the voices of reason? Who tends to panic? By understanding the roles people play, you can better tailor your approach to influence their decisions. Remember, in a survival situation, emotions run high. Decisions are often driven by instinct and gut feelings. By recognizing these emotional undercurrents, you can communicate more effectively and guide the group towards rational choices. Persuasion is a delicate dance, especially in high-stress situations. Avoid being bossy or demanding. Instead, focus on understanding the group's needs and presenting your ideas in a way that resonates with them. Frame your suggestions as solutions to shared problems. For example, instead of saying we need to move to higher ground, try I'm concerned about flooding. If we relocate to higher ground, we'll be safer. Ask strategic questions to guide the conversation and encourage buy-in. Instead of dictating, involve the group in the decision-making process. This fosters a sense of ownership and makes people more receptive to your ideas. Assertiveness versus diplomacy. Picking your battles. Knowing when to be assertive and when to be diplomatic is crucial. If there's an immediate threat, like a flash flood or an approaching predator, assertiveness is key. Give clear, concise instructions to ensure everyone's safety. However, in less urgent situations, a diplomatic touch is often more effective. Listen to different perspectives, even if you disagree. Try to find common ground and build consensus. Remember, influence is about building trust, not about winning every argument. Sometimes it's better to compromise than to risk alienating valuable members of the group. Navigating resistance. Turning foes into allies. Not everyone will agree with you, and that's okay. Opposition is natural, especially when fear and stress are high. The key is to address resistance constructively, turning dissenters into allies. Listen to their concerns without judgment. Are they resisting because they have a valid point, or are they simply afraid? Address their fears with logic and reason, providing evidence to support your position. If someone remains resistant, consider redirecting their energy towards a task where they can feel useful. Sometimes, giving someone a sense of purpose and responsibility can shift their perspective and bring them on board. The power of expertise. Your survival value. In any survival scenario, the knowledge and skills you possess can make a significant difference, not just for you, but for everyone around you. Your skills and knowledge are your most valuable assets in a survival situation. Whether it's knowing how to find clean water, build a shelter, or start a fire, these abilities can be life-saving. Don't be afraid to showcase your expertise, but do so in a way that benefits the group, not your ego. It's important to share what you know in a manner that uplifts and empowers others, fostering a sense of community and teamwork. Are you a skilled hunter? If so, your ability to track and hunt animals can provide essential food resources for the group. Offer to teach others how to track and trap animals. This not only ensures a steady food supply, but also builds trust and cooperation within the group. Do you have medical knowledge? In a survival situation, medical skills are crucial for treating injuries and preventing infections. Take charge of first aid and sanitation. Proper hygiene and medical care can prevent illness and keep the group healthy and strong. By sharing your expertise, you become an invaluable asset, naturally earning respect and influence. People will look up to you and rely on your knowledge to navigate the challenges they face. Remember, true leadership isn't about being the loudest voice. It's about being the most valuable member of the team. Leadership is demonstrated through actions, not just words. Let your actions speak louder than words, demonstrating your commitment to the group's well being. By consistently contributing your skills and knowledge, you help create a cohesive and resilient group capable of overcoming any obstacle. Leading by example. Actions. Speak louder. Influence isn't about giving orders, it's about setting the example. Be the first to volunteer for difficult tasks, share your resources generously, and always prioritize the group's needs over your own. Your actions will speak volumes about your character and commitment. When people see you working tirelessly for the group's well being, they'll be more likely to trust your judgment and follow your lead. Remember, true leadership is earned, not demanded. By consistently demonstrating your value to the group, you'll naturally rise as a leader, guiding your people towards survival. Join the conversation. Share your survival wisdom. What are your thoughts on survival influence? What strategies would you use to lead and inspire in a crisis? Share your insights and join the conversation below. Remember, knowledge is power, and by sharing our collective wisdom, we can all be better prepared to face whatever challenges lie ahead.